In today's Black Clover video we talk about Asta's second devil. Also, only small percentage of the people who watch our videos are actually subscribed, so if you end up liking this video, consider subscribing. Please enjoy this video, let's go! As explained last week, the main point why Asta will get a new power very soon is because of the parallel between him and Yuno. Short recap, both always get the same power up, special grimoire, half form, full form, 4 weapons, with Yuno still waiting for the last weapon, Sylph, Liebe and so on, you know what I mean. But now Yuno has gotten a second magic ability and that throws this parallel out of balance, so that has to be balanced again. This is literally the concept of Black Clover for the last 6 years, and I highly doubt that will suddenly change. So in order to rebalance, Asta needs to get a second magic ability. And as I explained last week, Asta's new magic could be used with anti-magic at the same time, which has been proven several times, for example when he used the true ability of Licht Swords, or even mana-based effects could affect his body, like when the Witch Queen controlled his devil form or when Mars could heal Asta's life force. So the first way Asta could get a new magic was for Asta to awaken his own magic ability and then get a second grimoire. The second option we mentioned is the subject of today's video. Asta will make a contract with a second devil. The reason why this possibility is so likely is simply because while Asta and Yuno have these parallel similarities, they are still fundamentally different. Yuno is blessed by mana and can use magic from the human world, while Asta simply has no mana and uses magic from the underworld. This possibility wouldn't contradict the principle of Black Clover. I see a lot of misunderstanding in the Black Clover community. People say that the principle of Black Clover is that Asta can become the strongest without magic. Everything is because he trains so much. Come on, of course Asta trains a lot, but that's not everything. Asta is definitely the most blessed character in the whole series, maybe second directly behind Yuno. Anti-magic is literally the most overpowered magic ever. And then Asta also has Licht Swords. The true essence of the series is that Asta uses quote-unquote evil power from the underworld, while Yuno uses magic from the human world. Anyway, the idea that a human can have multiple devil contracts has already been shown with Nacht, and perhaps the reason Tabata decided to give Nacht multiple devils is to give us the idea that Asta might also receive a second devil in the future, making us excited about this possibility. And this plot was already set in stone when we learned the backstory of Liseta and Liebe. The whole point of this flashback was not only to show their past, but also to emphasize that not all devils are evil just because they are devils. Evil is not born, it is made. And this was shown very clearly when we got a glimpse into the underworld system and saw how lower ranking devils are treated. The hierarchy of the devils is basically that the stronger you are, the higher you rank. The lowest of the low are harassed and attacked on a daily basis because that is all you can do in the underworld. There's simply nothing else to do. That not all devils are evil has also been shown with Nacht's 4 devils, who revealed that Nacht showed them things they didn't know before, and that is friendship. It's not just about hierarchy and who's stronger or weaker, it's about being a team fighting side by side for the same cause and respecting and supporting each other without caring who's stronger. This not only showed that there are good devils and bad devils, but also that devils can change, and that of course opens up the possibility that many devils are not so bad. And one characteristic of devils in particular was made very clear. The lower the rank of devils, the more primitive they seem to be, and thus they tend to be rather evil, not because they are truly evil, but because they simply lack intelligence and empathy towards other beings. While the low-ranking devils didn't even seem to be able to use language and uncontrollably attacked anyone they saw, the mid-ranking devils seem to have formed a group, showing some kind of community that requires at least a low IQ. And the higher the rank, the higher the general intelligence, or so it seems. But of course that's only speaking in general terms. There are certainly exceptions. Of course, we have also seen low-ranking devils that have intelligent thinking, like the devils that Nacht made a contract with. But the point is that it seems like the majority of the low-ranking devils are not even capable of having a meaningful conversation with a human, and thus it is also very hard to believe that Asta could make a contract with another low-ranking devil. Here of course we must not forget that it appears that Liebe is of low rank. Before my partner Yami continues with this video, please take a short moment to like this video. Thank you.
But this raises the question if Liebe is really a low-ranking devil. The hints clearly say no. He is most likely very high in the hierarchy, and the reason why he was treated the way he was because he was born without mana. The idea that the higher, the more intelligent the devils are becomes clearer when we look at the higher ranking devils such as Zagreus, and especially supreme devils such as Megicula, for example, who has always shown great interest in understanding the human species. She was always asking questions about humans and seemed to really study human behavior. Then we have Lucifero, who created a complete master plan with all sorts of rituals to make the rise of the devils possible in the first place. Lucifero has clearly proven to be a genius strategist, using humans like chess pieces for his very own game. So I think if Asta really got a second devil, he would most likely want to make an equal contract with this devil as well, because that's the way Asta is. He doesn't oppress anyone. Thus, this devil needs qualities such as intelligence, which greatly reduces the chances that Asta's second devil will be of low rank. Also, this new devil must be able to compete with the insane potential of Yuno's new star magic, which has proven to be completely overpowered. Even though they are intelligent, low-ranking devils, they lack strong and unique magical abilities. This limits the possibilities to mid-rank devils, high-rank devils, and supreme devils. It looks like the supreme devils have their own position because they are loyal to whatever the three rulers of the underworld are pursuing. And with that, it is hard to believe that Asta would be able to make an equal contract with such evil devils. And besides, this would be far too overpowered. That leaves only the mid and high level devils, considering that star magic is most likely an arcane magic and also one of the highest ranked magic abilities a human can have. It is likely that if Asta gets a new devil, it will have comparable value to Yuno's magic ability, so it most likely will be a high ranking devil with a very useful magic. Exactly which devil it might be impossible to say, but it would be good to have a devil make a contract with Asta that is in some way connected to the current plot of Black Clover. Furthermore, it is hard to imagine Asta making a contract with a devil much older than Asta himself. We have Asta and Libe, who are literally the same age, so another devil of the same age would be a perfect fit, and the only way this devil could have a connection to the plot would be either a direct connection to Libe or one of the supreme devils. For example, a great idea would be if Lucifero or another supreme devil had a daughter who rebels a bit and disagrees with the hierarchy of the underworld, maybe even finds humans sympathetic. If such a devil sees Libe and Asta having an equal contract and fighting together against the devils, this could somehow lead her to offer her help to Asta as well, just as Libe did, because they both have the same goal. This would give Libe a company of his own race and even possible love interest. We know Tabata loves to give characters crushes, and let's face it, we just need more female devils. It definitely wouldn't hurt the fan service, and with a connection to the plot, it would also be much better than a random devil. So how could such a contract come about? If it's a high-ranking devil, like the daughter or the son of a supreme devil, then this devil is probably behind one of the gates and cannot come out until all the gates are opened, unless they have a way to pass through the gates, as Libe could do. Perhaps it could also be one of the few high-ranking devils from the first or the second gate. Based on Libe's explanation of the first level, he was thrown out of the underworld by a high-ranking devil, so high-ranking devils must exist even in the first two layers. Hopefully Tabata has not forgotten about them. Now, if one of these high-ranking devils is different from all the other devils and is not evil, and even despises the devil hierarchy, then it is possible that this devil did not participate in the fight against humans. The most logical thing a good devil would have done when the gates of the underworld were opened is to escape to the underworld and avoid all fights. If such devils saw Libe fighting alongside with Asta against the devils, they might see a chance to change this cruel system of the devil hierarchy and join the fight together with Asta and Libe by making a contract with Asta. The final possibility is that for some reason, Asta and the others will have to enter the underworld themselves and fight their way to the lowest layer, where the three rulers of the underworld are located. Along the way, Asta will encounter many devils, and if Licita was right, not all the devils are necessarily evil, and may even join the group of people who plan to overthrow the rulers of the underworld in order to change the world of the devils. One of the devils who could join the war against the rulers could make a contract with Asta to have an even better chance. So that's it for today, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to smash the like button, and if you're new to to our channel, make sure you subscribe with the notification bell turned on. See you guys in the next video. Yummy out.